that. It's just that the grid won't be able to handle it. Because the grid's already stressed. It's already breaking now. So if we get even colder weather, because it'll be below average, we're above average, so we're going to go from above average to below average. That's going to be a drop. I'm not looking forward to it. That's going to be in 2032. I'm not looking forward to it at all. But with the inventions, at least you'll be able to heat the house. I don't see how I'd be able to heat the house with wood. I can heat the house up until then, but I just can't see myself cutting wood. You'd have to cut a lot more wood. And then you'd have to clear the driveway and all that. It's going to be hard. If we have better energy, I might still have to burn a little wood. I don't know if the electric in my house will be able to do that alone in like January. It might be really cold here. You might have to run both electric and wood for those nights where it gets below zero. And then you can just run electric the rest of the year. I mean, it'll be cleaner. I hope it works. I wonder if I should put more electric in. I still got to put electric in the tower, electric heat. But this is the future. This is our future. The prediction. It's almost, some of it, from what Cryon's saying, some of it's going to happen within the next year. So I may want to save this, see if it happens. A lot of his stuff happens. He's very accurate. I would never bet against it. And then for the astrology, Bitcoin is going to do well. That's not Cryon. Cryon did talk about Bitcoin once, though. He says, that's staying. He says, it's not going anywhere. It's a good thing. He didn't say to buy it or anything, but he said, it's not going anywhere. It's a permanent thing. A new one will come out. It'll have a 12-bit encryption, though. It'll be even better. But Bitcoin's going to go up, and I think I'm going to make some money. Today it's down. Yesterday it was up a lot, and today it's down 80% of what it was up yesterday. So it's like, it's up 1% if you figure from yesterday to today. It's up 1% or a little more. It might still be dropping. I don't know. It might have hit up on it. But according to the one astrologer I watched the other day, he said it would get down to 34,000 before it goes back up. So it might be a good place to maybe buy a little more if I have some cash. Could wait for it to get down to 34,000 and get some more. And then it's going to go up. Okay, yay. But Mahendra and others say that the tech stocks are going to do well, and Steve's got tech stocks. I don't have too much tech stocks. I just have that Coney, which is Bitcoin related. I'm mostly into Bitcoin. I have Coney and Bitcoin for my high risk stuff. I guess you'd say it's high risk. And then I got gold stock, FTCO. Mahendra people, or not the Mahendra, but the Cryon people, the people who follow Cryon have gold. That's what they bought. They're kind of traditional. They're kind of Catholic in that way. You know, like, they have gold. A lot of them don't have Bitcoin. They have gold. They bought gold. When they saw the messages, based on their understanding and maybe their bias, they have gold. And so I've got a lot of gold stock, and then I've got gold too, and silver. I don't think there's much into silver. Some of them probably have some, but they're into gold. And so I figured, well, that's probably the safest thing in my portfolio. It's not going to make me a lot of money or anything, but it's going to give me a constant dividend. And I asked my astrologer, is FTCO a good investment here? It's something I can keep? And they said, yeah. one to sell it. It's like 2035 or something like that. Or did they say 2025 or 2035? I'll have to look it up. It's some years down the road. They said you could sell some of it at a point. It sounds like I could keep it for quite a while. This is Amish area. You can tell. The road apples. But, and then HTGC, they said, yeah, I can keep that for a while. But eventually, after this stuff goes up, I mean, they kind of wanted me to keep Tesla. I had Tesla at the time. They wanted me to keep that Tesla. I didn't. I had Bitcoin instead of Tesla. And he says, you sell that at a certain point on a certain date, and you buy dividend stock, which is like companies like Realty Income, which is really down a lot right now. It's a good thing I don't have it. But they says later on you'll buy that, and that's what you'll have for your income. It's all kind of mild dividend plays, you know, real estate, utilities, just things that have an income coming in. And then of course he said to get the bonds, which I've been getting. I've been adding those in small amounts every month or so. That'll be easy, and it's not state taxed or anything. It's only federal taxed. So that's the predictions. I can't think of any others. That's where I'm at right now. I mean, I got a lot of work done this year. Got the roof on the house. I repaired the old roof. I did it. I put it on wrong, and I put caulking where the roofs meet, where the sheets meet. I didn't know. I put it on in 2016. I did that a couple weeks ago, or last week or something. I remember this. I was through here before. It's kind of a scenic drive. I did the overhang of the house. I extended it some over the front door mostly. Did tread plate in the tower. Biggest part was the roof. That was a big job. Did some work for Mike. He kind of drafted me into helping him with a few things with his porch. Redid my porch sort of on the side. I did those 3 pillars so that if a tree falls in the house, that at least it's got a chance of surviving. That was a lot of work. Did those 3 concrete pillars. Went on my trips. I want to do more traveling next year. I want to do some traveling. Not sure where I want to go. I want to go up north along 61 again. That I know I want to do. I want a dash cam. Man, the last time I went, I didn't turn out. I want to go to Chicago in May. I got to go see Amma in June or July. Hopefully she comes. I'm pretty sure she will. I'm planning on it. I'm going to do some other traveling too. I'm not sure where. Maybe Michigan. I've even thought of going all the way around Lake Superior or something like that. I'd like to do something I've never done before. I don't really want to go all the way out west. But I'd like to go somewhere that's interesting. I could go collect geodes again. Something like that. But I'd like to do a little bit of traveling. I cut a lot of firewood this year. I cut probably 2 years worth of firewood. 2 years of the years we're having now. And I stacked a lot of that. I stacked half of it. Plus all of the pine, all the softer woods. So half of the oak is not stacked. I'll stack that next spring when the snow melts. When because I'll have a bunch of wood all used up. I'll stack that where that was.